Previously on Joseph and his brothers.
After the sons of Jacob had successfully sold their brother off to the merchants, they sat down to marry.
We did not only get rid of Joseph, we also got paid for it.
Has Joseph not returned yet? He does not stay out this long. I wonder what is keeping him.
Joseph! Joseph! Joseph, are you there? Where is Joseph? What did you do to him?
Isaka, why not tell him that we sold Joseph to them instead of going around his door?
How could you do this to your little brother? Did you ever think of father's condition before doing this?
I wonder how my father is faring. Benjamin, my brother, I miss you dearly.
This boy is handsome. We need to make good money selling him, or I keep him.
Do you want to tell our father that we sold our brother, or that he's dead?
You can tell father that Joseph is dead and nowhere to be found. He was killed by a wild animal.
If we tell father he was attacked by a wild animal, there should be traces of blood from the struggle and slaughter.
Zebulun and Gad held the kid. Issachar placed a clay pot under the neck of the kid, as Judah sliced the neck of the kid. This is a story of Joseph and his brothers, episode 9, The Heartbreak, by the Royal Theatre. Out in the fields of Dothan, the brothers of Joseph are so anxious as they dip Joseph's coat into the blood of the slain kid.
Dip it in properly. Dip it in properly. It doesn't look believable to me.
Calm down, Reuben. I know what I'm doing.
Relax, Reuben. This plan will work.
This blood looks pink. This blood looks pink. This blood looks pink. Father will know something is not right.
How can this blood be pink, Reuben? Are you sure you're alright?
How can I be alright? You just sold our brother.
You mean we all just sold our brother? Are you denying that you are part of this plan, Reuben?
Don't tell me you want to turn on us now.
Shut your mouth, Asha.
But he's right, Reuben. You have been acting strange.
Bear in mind that you carry more responsibility for Joseph's disappearance than any of us. You are the eldest son, aren't you?
Exactly. We are all in this together.
Get a hold of yourself, Reuben. If you're not with us, then you are against us.
Let us know where you stand.
Or else what, Judah? Or else what?
It has not gotten to that, brother. We just need assurance that you're on our side.
Of course, I am with you all. But I just have a very strong feeling that something will go wrong and Father will know the truth.
I am sorry if I spoke out of tune, Reuben. But I think the only way Father will know that something is wrong is if we act like something is wrong.
Big brother, relax. Don't use your worries to jinx us. What is done is done.
This is a well thought out plan. Nothing can possibly go wrong.
The brothers tease and poke Reuben as they try to lighten up his mood. Suddenly, they hear a voice from afar. It's the drunkard Zuli. He's well known to the Jacobs family.
This not the sons of Jacob.
Oh no!
It is that good-for-nothing drunk Suli.
I knew something would go wrong.
Suli staggers as he walks towards where the brothers are, drinking wine from his small jar. The brothers whisper as he approaches them.
What are you doing?
He's coming this way. Quickly, quickly. Hide the coat.
But there's blood on our hands.
This loud mouth will tell Father if he gets suspicious. We must act naturally.
hide the coat.
If he's going to be a problem, let's take care of him.
How do you mean?
We will kill him and bury him here in the field if he poses a threat.
Don't even think about it.
Wait. He is here.
The sons of Jacob. What mischief are you boys up to?
Now, drunk, why not move along?
Even in my drunken state, there are no improvements to your looks, Zebulon. You still look like a stolen camel.
Please, sir, we are having a private meeting. Kindly excuse.
Wait. What is that on your hand, Simeon?
He has seen the blood.
What are we going to do?
The brothers are nervous and very uncomfortable as Sully turns around, noticing the blood stains on their hands. His eyes are tracking the droplets of blood left by Joseph's coat. Leading to where it is hidden, he moves to take a close look. Judah grabs a knife and moves towards him.
Judah!
Meanwhile, back home, Jacob and Benjamin are in chambers, chatting and laughing.
Benjamin, it is not fair to say you refused to eat your food because it tastes no better than the herbs you take as medicines.
But it's true, Father. The food tastes awful.
My son, you should be grateful that you have people caring for you. It is not proper to disregard their efforts. You should always show some gratitude, especially when...
My lord, I am sorry to disturb you.
Leah walks into the chambers and interrupts their discussion.
Benjamin, Pura has made something else for you to eat.
Son, make sure you eat your food this time, okay?
Okay, Father.
Benjamin walks out of Jacob's chamber as Leah moves towards Jacob and sits with him.
My lord, I am so sorry for upsetting you earlier. Please forgive me. I was just trying to say that you should love our sons equally so that none of them feels inferior.
It's okay, Leah. You should know that I love all my sons. There is a reason I treat Joseph differently. And I am going to tell you someday. Let your minds be at peace.
It is okay, my lord. Let me go and prepare a delicious meal to help you feel better.
That would be wonderful.
Back in the field of Dothan, the brothers are anxious about Judah's next action. Judah holds the knife, standing in front of Sully. Then he picks up the dead kid.
Sir, we were discussing about what to do with this dead kid. It was a little sickly, so we decided to kill it. You can have it.
I want it. I want it. Thank you.
Sully collects the dead kid and begins to walk away.
Enjoy the meat.
I will trade it for a jar of wine at the tavern. Thank you, sons of Jacob.
Just as expected.
That was just brilliant, brothers. Look at the way we handled Sully.
Okay, I think I have the right tale to tell Father. We will simply tell him that we found the coat all bloodied on our way returning home. We will act as if we are not too sure if it's Joseph's. Let's not just add many tales.
That is brilliant, Reuben. That will work.
Now at Goshen, Joseph had been fed and cleaned up. The merchants had paid for Joseph and the other slaves to look presentable. Aisha and Hagar are having a discussion as they are seated.
So tell me, how do you intend to get your debtors?
I will place a bounty on his head, and when I get him, he will pay both the money he owes me and the bounty.
They both laugh out as the slaves are brought towards them, looking neat and presentable. Aisha walks towards Joseph.
You are so handsome. I think I may just have to keep you. I heard you calling your former master's brothers. Why so? Speak!
They are my brothers. My real brothers.
Huh? Your brothers sold you? Why? Did your father banish you?
My father is not aware of their actions. I do not know why they have done this to me. Please, if you take me back to my father, I am sure he'll pay you double the amount you paid for me. Please, I want to go home to my father. I am not a slave.
It's really sad that your brothers would do this to you. And I am moved by your story. I have a good heart, but I have more love for money. I will listen to the offer made by the Egyptians, and if it's not good enough, I will consider your father's offer. I really like you, Joseph.
Please, I just want to go home.
Back home, Leah is setting the food down for Jacob to eat.
It's finally ready.
Yes, my lord.
It smells good. I am feeling better already.
When Joseph's brothers returned, they called out to Jacob.
Father!
Will they not let me enjoy this meal in peace?
And he comes out of his chambers.
What is it, Reuben? And what are you holding in your hands?
We found it in the bush as we were coming back home.
Reuben hands the blooded coat to Jacob. Jacob begins to shiver and stutters as he examines the coat.
This is Joseph's. Joseph's coat. Where did you find it?
The brothers pretended to be surprised.
We found it in the bush on our way home. I was not sure.
It belongs to Joseph. Has wild beast devoured my son? My God. Why? Why?
Jacob cries uncontrollably as everyone makes futile efforts to console him while they cried as well.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh, Joseph.
My son. Joseph. Joseph.
Meanwhile, on the way to Egypt, Joseph feels depressed. He imagined that he will never see home again, except for a miracle. Then he makes a silent prayer.
God of my father, please watch over me. Let me find favor with you, and I will see my home soon. I don't know what awaits me. I pray that I'm taken back home. But in any situation, please always be with me. I want to be united with my father and my brothers too. I know you will never fail me.
Back home, Leah gathers all the children of Jacob to console Jacob.
My lord, you have not eaten for days. Your health is getting worse. I know that you mourn for Joseph. We all do. But you should not lose your life.
Father, we do not want to lose you too. Please try to get strong. We all feel the pain of losing Joseph.
I do not care what happens to me. I will never stop mourning for Joseph. I will go to my grave still mourning him.
My lord, That is not fair. Do you want to die and leave us? Don't the rest of us mean anything to you? Don't you have other sons? Don't you love them enough to stay alive for them?
Father, is it that we do not matter to you?
My sons, of course, I love you dearly. I have always loved every one of you. My fondness for Joseph is born out of my love for you all. Yes, I may have treated you differently from Joseph, but that is because you are all different from him. You are strong and are able to do labor properly. To me, you are like soldiers, and that is why I often give you the tough treatment to further toughen you and bring out the best in you. Joseph, your brother, wasn't as strong, but he had a different gift, his wits, and that requires a different handling to bring out his potentials. And that is why I treated him differently. I thanked Jehovah for all the sons he gave me, able, strong-bodied men. And then Joseph, the soft one, to hold all of them together. He was meant to be the rope that holds the straws together. And now, he is no more. He is no more. So you see, that is why I mourn deeply. I love everyone in this family.
The sons of Jacob looked at each other with guilt and regret as they withdrew from Jacob's chamber, one after the other.
Brothers, I never knew Father felt this way about us.
I feel like the ground should just open and swallow me.
Oh, Joseph. Oh no. What have we done?
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for joining us. On this episode, John Umogbai as Jacob, Ezine Chijuki as Leah, Richard Chidebere as Reuben, Onome Ashaka as Judah, Banji Afalabi as Simeon, Ikena Ajoku as Levi, Uche Orji as Natalie, Otta Umar Ben as Zebulon, Gard, and Suli, Chima Austin as Asha, Michael Ihunde as Saka and Dan, Thompson Chijuki as Joseph, Ayomide Afolabi as Benjamin, Miriam Samuel as Asher Merchant 1, Lesson Charles as Hagar Merchant 2. This episode was written by Michael Ihunde, directed and edited by Otta Umar Ben. Audio recording was supervised by Michael Ihunde, courtesy of the Royal Theatre, and I am your storyteller, Success Thompson.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Royal Theatre. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up and click on the notification bell so you can be notified when the next episode is released. Kindly drop your comments below on the comment box. We would love to hear from you. Tell us your favorite lines on this episode and why. Let's get talking.